Imagine writing emails in seconds, generating social media captions instantly, or coming up with business ideas while you're sipping coffee. That's what ChatGPT can do for you, and today I'm going to walk you through exactly how to get started. Plus, I'll give you my top 10 beginner prompts that you can copy and use right away. Welcome to Next Wave AI Academy, where we make AI simple, practical, and profitable for everyday people. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any AI tips I drop every week. Now let's get into it. So ChatGPT is a very powerful chatbot, and a lot of people don't know, so let's just break it down for you guys. So ChatGPT is an AI chatbot that's created by OpenAI that understands and that generates text. It also can write, brainstorm, and learn, even do code. Yes, I said code. I can teach you guys how to make websites with ChatGPT, but that's in another video. But the best part about this is you don't need no technical experience at all. Let's jump into it so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I love using ChatGPT just to get things done efficiently. So I'll talk about a couple of different things before I get started. You can get this plan, the same plan that I have, which is the premium plan. And ChatGPT, you can get it for free, but I like to use it completely unlimited, and that is the reason why I decided to go ahead and get the premium packet. But let's jump right into it and just show you some of the different things that you can do. And the only reason why I was speaking about the premium is because I was going to show you guys some of the advanced features, but this video will keep it short and sweet and get right to these prompts. All right, now if you're inside of ChatGPT and you're already set up, then this is going to be the fun part. Let's get ready to do a prompt. Now I'm going to give you guys the first prompt that I normally use, and the reason why this is a good prompt is just to show you guys how you can allow yourself to write emails, very professional emails. All right, so we're gonna write an email, and we're gonna say, write a professional email to my boss asking for a day off in a polite way. All right, so within a matter of seconds, here is a polished email. Subject, request for a day off. Dear boss name. Of course, you would put your boss names there. I hope this message find you well. I would like to request a day off on insert the date. I will ensure that all of my responsibilities are up to date beforehand and will make arrangements so that nothing is left pending during my absence. Please let me know if this day works or if you would prefer that I adjust to a different time. Thank you for your consideration. Best regards, and then you would add your name. At the bottom, and also it says, would you like me to make this more formal for a corporate setting or more casual and polite if you have a closer relationship with your boss? So automatically, the very first prompt, it speaks volumes. But I'm just trying to show you guys exactly what you can do. So let's go for our second prompt. And this would be social media caption. So I would say, write me 5, and I'm gonna show you guys something else real quick. Catchy Instagram captions. For a morning ing coffee post. So you guys can understand the power of this. Within a matter of not even 5 minutes, I did 2 different tasks. So if you were bombarded and you did not know how to ask your boss for the day off, that is exactly how you can do it, a very professional way. You can even do it a corporate way, or you can do it a polite way. Now, I said, write me 5 catchy Instagram captions for a morning coffee post. Here are 5 catchy Instagram captions you can use for a morning coffee post. Mornings powered by caffeine and ambition. And then it has hashtags. Sipping on coffee, manifesting big dreams. Coffee vibes hashtag, right? So you guys can see the power of this. I want to push through so I can show you guys all the different prompts that and all the different ways that you can use this. But I hope that you guys are getting some type of education out of this. Now let me show you something else that is a predominant feature here. they have a dictator button down here with a microphone, and you can allow, give me 10 business ideas that someone could start with $100. All right. Instantly, it has given me exactly what I asked for. I hope you guys are excited about this. If you've never used ChatGPT, I hope you are excited because I'm going to show you guys some different things. All right. Business ideas under $100. Print on demand t-shirts and merch. Use platforms like Redbubble, T-Shirt Spring, or Printify plus Etsy. No inventory. You just design graphics and list them. And the investment is $0 to $50. No, seriously. I can show you guys exactly how to make this an actual business. But we talk about that on other videos on this channel. But again, it already gave me 10 ideas. And if you guys are looking and seeing things that you may or may not be able to do, then utilize this to make money. This can be a game changer. Imagine you're using ChatGPT for free, but you're allowed to make money off of it. All right, let's get to the next prompt. All right, so now I want to show you guys something. Really quickly. And this is just a whole nother prompt. It's just a way to prompt it. So we're going to go with 4. Or no, actually, let's go with the whole 10. And again, I'm just showing you guys the power that is at your fingertips. If you have a phone, if you have a desktop, whatever you have, if you have internet access, you can do this as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it summarize everything that I put here, and I wanted to do it in 5 bullet points. So summarize this in 5 key bullet points. Now we're going to add the information. So those are the 5 bullet points. And strategically, there's so many different things that you can do with this, because if you have an actual assignment, or if you have something that you're reading or something from work and you need to get the 5 bullet points out of it, and it's a whole 5 pages, you can easily have it to rewrite that and summarize that. It understands doc files. So I would definitely use this to my advantage. All right, let's move on to the next prompt. Write a 30-second YouTube intro script about fitness motivation. All right. Already gave me my 30-second script. I hope you guys are following along, because even if you don't have any tech experience, I'm showing you some prompts that you can take. I will leave a link below, and you guys can utilize this on every different aspect. And when I say every different aspect, so say for instance, you want to become a YouTuber, right? If you want to create content, or you want to be able to make scripts or have a narrated voiceover, and you feel like, you know what, it's just too overwhelming, I can't do it. Well, you can use ChatGPT. You can leverage ChatGPT and tell it exactly what you want to use, and it's going to give you the right output. Now, let's see something else. So I'm going to take this same scenario here where I just want to show you the power. So there's a reason for me just copying and pasting this here. Let's see. All right, we'll just copy this one. So this is what I'm going to tell it. I'm going to prompt it to rewrite this. Please act as a copywriter. I would like you to rewrite this in your own words. Or you can say professional tone. You can say whatever you like. But always remember, when you're prompting, when you're speaking into ChatGPT, then you're narrating, you're delegating responsibility. You are actually the one that's directing it. So if you get bad outputs, it's only because you put bad inputs. All right, so within a matter of seconds, it already started rewriting it. So imagine if you had a book or a paper or an assignment, and you wrote it and you wrote it and you said, you know what, I don't want to rewrite it anymore. It's just too much for me right now. You can use this to rewrite it. If you had something that you were trying to mimic from someone else's website or something else like that, and you wanted to put it in your own words, you could mimic that way as well. Now, let's see, what else can we do with ChatGPT? Because there's so many things that you can do. So just say everyday things. Let's say you can make a to-do list, or you can create something that you can use on an everyday basis. Create a 7-step morning routine for better productivity. And also, for me, I use ChatGPT as an assistant in my businesses, and that's what I would recommend you use it as well. Even if you're starting a business or you are already in business, you can actually figure out exactly how to utilize ChatGPT inside of your business. And in future videos, I will show you exactly how I leverage AI every day as an assistant or as an actual worker in my business. So right now it's pounding out those 7-step morning routines for better productivity. We'll just skim through a couple of them. The first one, wake up early and consistently. Aim to rise at the same time every day, ideally before 7 a.m. This trains your body clock and gives you a head start before distraction kicks in. That is a very good tip. So you guys can go with the prompts and read them if you like, but I do want to push forward because we only have a couple more, and this is going to blow your mind. So when you talk to ChatGPT, there's several different ways you can talk to it, and you can tell it to think as a professional. You can tell it to think as a college student. You can tell it to think as a 5-year-old, 8-year-old, 10-year-old, 12-year-old, speak to an older crowd. And again, this is a powerful machine. You just have to know exactly what you're doing. So watch this. Explain quantum physics. I'm 5 years old. Make it funny, relatable with the output, and keep it engaging. So just notice I didn't give it a lot, but I gave it enough. You want to make sure that you give it an intent. So the first thing I said was explain quantum physics. I'm 5 years old. See that? The second part I said make it funny, relatable, right? With the output, and keep it engaging. So I prompted the prompt, and then here we go. And here exactly what it says. Imagine this. You've got a magic box of cookies, but here's the wild part. Sometimes the cookies is chocolate chip, sometimes it's oatmeal raisin, and sometimes it's both at the same time. That's what quantum physics is. Tiny things like atoms and electrons can be in more than one state at once until you look at them. It's like the cookie doesn't decide until you open the box. So again, it's very powerful. Let's ask it an everyday question. Compare the pros and cons of renting versus buying a home in simple terms. And this would be prompt number 9, a comparison option. You can compare anything. Say you were trying to buy a car, or say you were trying to, if you want to get into business and you want to compare different business models, you can use this for comparison, anything that's inside of the guidelines, of course. All right. So we're going to do one more, and then we'll talk about something else. All right. So clearly you guys can go through this if you like, but it definitely gave me all the pros and cons, and just looking at them off top, they're spot on with buying a home or renting a home. Now let's have a little bit of fun. I showed you guys some different prompts that were everyday use, and now I'm going to show you something that you can actually turn this into a cash machine. Write a bedtime story out about a dragon who learns to code. And again, for me, I use ChatGPT in so many different ways, but just say you wanted to write a story, or you want to write a book, or you wanted to write anything. It's very good with writing, and it's good with writing for children or for adults or anything of that nature. So instantly it already gave me exactly what I asked for. And then at the bottom it says, do you want me to make this shorter and rhyme, or keep it as whimsical fairy tale style like above? So it gives you options. You can make it longer, you can make it a song. I would definitely mess around with ChatGPT, and don't treat it like Google. Treat it as I would say, as a professional. I would say treat it as someone that you have hired inside of your business. That's what I would use it for. And if you're not a business person and you just want to use it for some freelance or to make money or to even start a business, there's so many different things that you can do. But I do want to give you some tips. So be clear, Be specific, give context, add tone, style, like professional, funny, simple. Ask it to improve or make it better if you do not like the result. And do not be afraid to follow up with the question. Treat ChatGPT like it's a conversation. So we're going back and forth. That is the best way to use it. So, just to wrap it up in a nutshell, what you learned today was 10 prompts with just bare minimum effort and everyday use that you can use it to either make plans, make money with it. There's various ways that you can use it. If you're a student, you can rewrite your papers and different things like that. So I just wanted to show you guys 10 different prompts that I can give you as a starter and that you can mess around with. Feel free to tailor them, do exactly what you feel with them. And in the next video, I will be showing you guys way more in-depth stuff. I just wanted to show you the power of ChatGPT and what you guys are missing out on if you have not started. So again, you can start with the free plan or you can get the upgrade. I would recommend starting with the free plan and then getting the upgrade after you get more familiarized with it. So I hope you guys got something educational from this video. I hope you guys learned something. Until the next video, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that when I drop these weekly updates, and trust me, they're always coming out with new AI stuff. So I make this stuff as non-technical as I can for people that are not super techie, but they do want to learn exactly how to use AI. Thanks for watching.